Clippers. As this one gets
About Lob City, it's about point guard city. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from a entertaining team into a big-time championship level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense, he knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
Steph Curry's been the MVP candidate, but Klay Thompson, sometimes he gets overshadowed on how many things he does for this team, Jeff.
You can make a strong argument that Klay Thompson is the best two-guard in the league when you factor in his defensive ability. He is so improved defensively from when he first came into the league to now. He can guard point guards. We've seen him match up in the playoffs with Chris Paul. You can see him taking threes. He can lock down twos. I don't think Klay Thompson will ever get his just due because defense is far too often overlooked.
Chance for a three-point play. Count the basket and the foul. A block called against Green. And DeAndre Jordan will go to the line looking to complete the three-point play.
In your face disgrace. A big-time flush and dunk and the foul. I think everybody, when a guy shoots poorly from the free throw line, like Jordan does, wants to focus all your energy looking at what he doesn't do well versus what he does do well. Now, does he continue to need to grow offensively? Does he need to get more professional? Absolutely. But this guy, with his athleticism, should make an impact every game. No reason he couldn't and shouldn't be a double-double player every night.
Beats his man. Paul on the drive. It's good.
LA's got to get their defense to better support their offense. Plenty of scoring here today, but no lead to show for it.
Thompson fires yet again. Can't get it to go. Bogut for two. Shoots away. Good finish inside. Jeff, we spoke earlier about Klay Thompson being underrated. Reminds you a little bit like Scottie Pippen playing under the shadow of Jordan, or Worthy under the shadow of Magic.
Are you kidding, Mike? Did you just compare Steph Curry to Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson? Is that what just happened here? Are you kidding me?
He's one of the best shooters we've ever seen. Why not?
Hey, message to Mike. They dominated over a long period of time. Stop the nonsense.
Goes to the goal, and Chris Paul with the nice look sinks it.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Jeff, remember when our buddy Mark was coaching the Warriors and he called Curry and Thompson the greatest shooting backcourt in the history of the game? We mocked them back then, but he might be right.
Yeah, I said, there goes that fool talking again. But hey, the fool was right. The Splash Brothers are the absolute best shooting backcourt of all time. Mark Jackson got it right.
Oh, he misses the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. Golden State's leading Los Angeles by a score of 10-7. Here's a technical foul, defensive 3 seconds violation.
For the Warriors, for LA.
We talk so much about DeAndre Jordan's defense and his shot blocking. This guy, though, Jeff, he's a solid, efficient scorer.
Because he knows what shots he can make. He's going to score on dunks, on layups, and within 3 feet of the basket. He's a great pick-and-roll player, rolling to the rim, catching the lob. I like it when people know who they are and are not constantly trying to reinvent themselves where their strength now becomes a weakness.
Thompson's looking to operate from down low. From deep in the corner. Won't go. Three-pointer. just off the mark. Smith moves into the front court. Nice adjustment. And Golden State's call for the foul. That's their second team foul.
His first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Chris Paul, he is desperate to get to a finals, desperate for a championship, but his team not able to get past the second round. What does he have to do to take them there, Jeff?
Well, Chris Paul is a great player. Oftentimes, how far you advance in the playoffs is just as much about who you play with and who you play against as it is how you play individually. Chris Paul has nothing to be ashamed about. This is a team that could win it all.
Green set to bring it up. Wow, is he open for the shot. The Warriors with control on the rebound.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
Oh, there's a turn. Turnover, backcourt. Violation.
For the Clippers,
Full personnel change going on right now.
Golden State, number 30, Stephen Curry.
You always talk about sacrifice, vital for team success. Andre Iguodala was typical of that last year for Golden State. What a pleasure to watch him perform so well on the biggest stage and get his first championship.
It was, and his sacrifice, and Steve Kerr has said this over and over again, Iguodala's sacrifice was the first step on them becoming this championship caliber team. I'm very happy for Iguodala.
Curry against Paul. Fires away for two. And Stephen Curry with a nice play. He's among the league leaders in scoring this season. Paul fires away. Knocks down the shot. And Chris Paul with 9 points already in the first quarter.
Easy. That's easy basketball right there. Keeping the game simple, wide open, two-pointer.
Livingston jump shot. Misses the three. Paul from downtown. Nobody near him. And Chris Paul with the jumper for three.
Excellent balance, beautiful release, knocked it in.
Curry jump shot. It's good. That'll be a two-pointer.
4-2.
Adjusts the shot. And Sean Livingston with the defensive board. Curry from downtown. And Stephen Curry with the jump shot. Knocks it down for three. Final seconds of the quarter, and he'll give it a try. First quarter complete. The Warriors up by 1. We'll be right back with more basketball here on ESPN after this short break. First quarter complete as we get set to start the second one. Boy, the offensive efficiency very high.
I know, it was back and forth, great pace to the game. This is the type of game I love to watch, but hated to coach.
Jeff, Josh Smith has a lot of different talents. What's his number one strength?
Well, I love his passing ability, Mike. For a big, as a four-man, when he goes down on the block and he can command that double team, he's a very capable and willing passer. And then you couple that with how many guys pass like that and can continue to block shots at a high rate and protect the rim. Those two skills usually don't go together. Smith has them. He's got to use them consistently.
You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself in a six-man role when oftentimes he could say, I'm better than the guy that's starting ahead of me. He can hit you with so many ways to score. The three-point shot, the pick-and-roll game. He's a great free throw shooter. He's one of the all-time great streak scorers.
And they need a timeout here. It's called.
The Clippers down by 6.
Golden State's leading Los Angeles by a score of 24-18. Griffin for two, lets it go. Iguodala the rebound.
When you see how many rebounds these teams have already combined for, the story about this game is rebounding. But the real story is neither team can make a shot. That's why the rebounding numbers are so high.
At the rim, flips it home.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Bogut's looking for position in the paint. Livingston's off. The mark from three-point land. They're going to make some changes with personnel on the floor.
Number 30, Stephen Curry. Into the game for the Clippers. Number 4, J.J. Redick.
Curry jump shot. Knocks it down. A two-pointer. 8-point lead for the Warriors.
They score early and they score often. This is a great offensive team built around a solid offensive system.
Griffin against Bogut. And the ref sees defensive 3 seconds. That's a technical foul.
For Los Angeles, J.J. Redick to the line, shooting 1.
And he knocks down that free throw. Backcourt violation is called.
For the Clippers.
Goes for the three-pointer. Puts it in. Golden State's 4 for